Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Blitz. Don't be such a brute.
The doctor will see you now.
This is nothing.
Rain outlines your fate. Yeah. Rain cutter.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Seems like an emergency. A bitter pill to swallow.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Huh? No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Mind the side effects. Taking a turn for the better.
Try not to enjoy this too much. Come a little closer.
Rain cutter.
The doctor will see you now. Access denied. All hail. La 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 la.
This moment will be frozen in time.
This is long overdue.
It's good to get out and stretch your legs once in a while. People aren't made to stay cooped up inside all the time. Scanning. Hey. Ha. Ta. Here. Ha. Hey. Ta. Ha.
Rain outlines your fate.
Breaking new ground.
Let me weave you a verse.
Here. Come at me. Here. Ta. Ta. Tay. Ha. Ta. Ha. Ha. Feast your eyes.
Rain cutter.
Ta. Scanning. Ta. Ha. Tay. Ta. Come at me. Ha.
No, my sword. Yeah. Flee! Ha! Do your worst! We shall prevail!
Hi! Just like we rehearsed.
Let's spark things up a little.
Flee!
Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
Grant us your blessing! Do your worst!
Fly! Try this on for size.
Try not to enjoy this too much. You're in for a little...
Yield! Hear my prayer!
Hi!
Freeze. Don't get frostbite.
Do your worst! Grant us your blessing!
Dodge this.
I created... By royal decree. Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Ha.
No escape! Shadow Raven, let night fall!
No rest for the wicked.
Oh, goodness gracious! No one escapes my sights! Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day!
Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Oh. Oh. Or not. No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Oh. Or not. Couldn't break the curse.
Did you get up today? Whoa. And are you doing okay? Whoa. Did you leave it all behind you? Or did you take it away? Whoa. Life will lead you in the right direction if you let it.
I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs. Power?
Could we make...
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the princessant, my magic arrow cries out my holy name as it streaks through the night. I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the princessant of...
Time to begin work? grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. Huh? Huh? No touching! Should we really be off work this early? It's so nice to de-stress. Next on the agenda.
Who's our target this time?
Those closed-door research projects are a complete waste of money.
Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
There you are.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to see you here.
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived ahead of time.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks, and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Everything looks quite good.
Wow! Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at all the delicious food here! Whoa! It's so delicious! Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing!
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. And we have gifts that were sent by the residents of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
Ah, feels kinda nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dia.
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks. I'm glad.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable!
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully. Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah, everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our best show. Everyone played their part, and thanks to everyone's efforts, the performance was a great success.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned. Uh-huh. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The Academia basically abandoned her because of it. This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
No, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
Even if those two giants of the Academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru. And what did they do in return? If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Sino?
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely punished.
I respect our deity's decision and won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. but every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the academia right now.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain.
But seriously though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage. If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued. I had no intention of letting—
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe.
Precisely.
Wait, is that all?
So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra, right?
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay? And try to smile more every day, just like I'm doing now.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings. No, the Grand Bazaar— that happy— Oh well.
My lady, the grilled meat over there is delicious. Have you tried it?
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. Oh, they're very sweet. What an amazing place to relax.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy Nilu invited everybody.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun, not stuffy formalities.
Ah, there you are, traveler. Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. I was a little nervous myself. You see, every guest— Make sure you live it up tonight. I'm honored to have her. I can't explain.
The atmosphere here is good. And everything is... I don't often come to such places. But it feels... I have a lot to handle these days. There's always next time. We're friends after all. This feast is pretty...
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop. Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you put some... Of course, just wait here for Paimon. It's me. You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon. I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time. Although you've already helped me with a lot, but please say thank you to everyone for me. Is it not... But if just show up all of a sudden, what if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful... Let me think about it. Yes, I have. You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So, I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky. Everyone! Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food. It's me. Huh?
Hold up, what's...
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar.
No, of course not. Are you... Lesser...
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes. I already know every one of you. Nilu...
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Tevat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. Please, allow me...
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you...
Dinyerzad.
You don't need to be so...
This is how the relationship...
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Are you awake? Did you rest well? After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton. That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony. All right, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida? She should be in the academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask.
Take it easy. Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Hello, Traveler and Paimon. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water.
So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you.
Is there anything you want to know? After recent events, the Akasha can no longer... I've given it, but this is definitely not about the Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them. And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the academia. The former sages have... I hope that the new 6th grade sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever. The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the rest of the... I've already taken some Are you sure? Huh? About your brother. While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Tevat? So there shouldn't be anything on her or her brother.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you. However, there must be something different about your brother. Because as it turns out, the world has recorded information on him after all.
What?
There's only one possible explanation. He belongs to this world.
But nothing about this makes any sense! Wasn't this your first trip to Tevat?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of Tevat. But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on him suddenly become fuzzy.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to him?
All I know for sure is that somebody, and whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from...
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders. What's a descender? Paimon's never heard of it. Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right? A very important part of the intel was about this world's descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Tevat's fourth descender. Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other descenders before the Traveler, and her brother isn't even one of them? That's right. As for the other descenders, I still need to verify. Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information. And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still. There are many questions in my heart as well. I will meet them soon. You'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate. Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida. The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of...
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the... So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here. Of course, here it is.
Come on! Paimon wants to have a look too! Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well. From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
All smugglers are rushed to the port.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her? The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru's spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Dawn Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey! Using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
Oh? What makes you say that? Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though.
And?
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up... Well, all right, since you're so interested. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me. It was a short-lived adventure. Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life. A happy life sounds good to me, of course. Even this is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss. Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name?
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Huh?
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been. Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, all right then. You could...
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time. No, I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
Talk to the bartender if you want a drink. Everyone should check out Zubair Theater.
Wait. This place, it's...
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago, too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here. It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you Huh. So they're really... Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook.
Can't you smell it? There's a...
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off. Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken, too. Was this a makeup box? That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret. This bed looks pretty. What sort of person would want to live here? Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, But my subconscious... But we'll exhaust ourselves if we...
Noises?
It's not much.
Monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Witness the power of Gugwa! Gotcha!
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly a ley line anomaly, perhaps. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. Not to mention that if...
Fair enough. Good thing there's a fireplace over...
Goba, get them!
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you. Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we? So... don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around? Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your brother? The stars? Wow. Yeah, Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why, it's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles, and you too, Teyvat. You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, 'cause... All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up. Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once. Nighty-night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen. What a deep sleeper. You do know that we... Tear stains. You dream... All right. Rest here a bit longer then.
world. What do you think you're doing? This place is not whatever you think it is. No, your travel companion. You mean your companion departed for the for... What business is that of yours, hmm? Do I make myself quite clear? Leave. Well, what are you waiting for? I've been observing you. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that? Okay, fine. Whatever. Just, you... Oh, but no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? Come on, then. Mind your own business. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just... Huh? You know Conria? Who are you? Do you worship a god, traveler? Sounds like you've had an eventful life. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies. That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people... This wretched curse of immortality... Who knows how long I must continue to suffer the curse? It was a little gift given to the people of Con. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing. All we can do is watch helplessly. Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was any who forsook their god when the cataclysm came. We pure-blood Conrians were declared, but those whose ancestry... He is Caribert, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I was a noble of Conria. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. And then, one day, I met a beautiful Caribert, faced great hardship. After all that, I always owed him much, and now she was. We were separated. It could be worse. And now that I have lost, if nothing else, at least I still have Caribert. Yes, that reminds me, I own... Over here. I'm sure you're wondering why I well, it's because he one which will help him to recover his clarity. I do not hope to break the curse, but it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of... I believe that it might just work. I read about it in a book. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility, and the gods have already punished us.
What is one more? Never mind. As it happens, I am in dire need of some. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. Okay. Also, do you have any of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? Oh, wonderful! This is the method for. Is it done? In all, well, the moment. No! I said before that this medicine relies on the power, which means we must pay a visit. Let's go. Look at this. God of wisdom, I will utter you and your God of wisdom, my son. If everything the god, then I bow to you now. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. Please, God. I beg of you. I...
And away I go!
Curry Bear? Well, we've prepared. Curry Bear, it's me. It's your father. Curry Bear. Curry Bear. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. But I'm here now. Papa, are you still angry with me? I know you're awake. I'm so sorry, Curry Bear. Forgive me. Please, please, please. Oh, gods above. You took everything from here, and I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment. Other reasons. What do you mean? Huh? You really think so? Give up? Even if I must stay here with him? Let's go. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mush. I grow them. The details don't matter, right? There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I'll be here, watching Curry. Good.
Quietly now. Take it easy.
Ah, you're back. Coribere's condition is stable. By which I mean he still is. Anyway. I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand? Ah, good.
Yeah, no, my sword!
Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another... Oh, sorry. I have been so I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. We're here. Let's begin. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Coribere! Oh no, he must have left while we were too... Come on! We have to catch up with him! That's not Coribere. Right. Coribere's scarf was my eyes must be going. Ah, yes. It does, yes. Did it go in here? Well, let's head in. What a ghastly place. Huh. It looks like I've never seen... Oh,
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day
good
off
roll.
and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Because I want to level him up and do the rest of the pulls. Woo! Yeah! Let's go. Okay, I have enough. Goodbye, Chi-Chi.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to
Understood.
Now back to the bus. Oh man, I'm so excited. Are you so pretty? Time to fight this boss one more time. Let's go.
Solidify!
Come into being!
Give thanks! Receive thy blessing!
The wind rises. Search for it.
Oh, thank you for the raid. I don't have that set up yet, but thank you.
Behold, bow your head.
The unholy dross!
Gather! A bitter pill to swallow.
I got a new I got a new computer. Why? Did your stream go well?
Order guide you! The unholy dross!
You're dead!
And the blind! Stabilize!
Hello.
The doctor will see you.
Taking a turn for the better.
Thank you for the follow.
Wind rises. Moments of birth.
Thank you for the follower.
No! Solidify!
Okay, I'll follow these streams.
Burst forth. Behold.
Probably not.
You dare to gaze upon me?
Penance!
Have a great night.
One more fever upon your soul. The wind rises.
Thank you.
Stabilize.
Come into being.